A video of 6ix9ine frolicking outside in Cuba surfaced online yesterday. He's said to be staying in a rural area of Pinar del Rio. Hopefully I said that right. Last week, 6ix9ine was the victim of a brutal beatdown while visiting LA Fitness. No shit. Why would anybody write this? We don't have to tell you that. But let's check out the video, which I also don't really care about. But what? Do you care? You guys already seen this, right?
No, we talked about it. I didn't see this.
That's him. I was next to Remo when we confirmed it was him. He didn't go home, fool. That's racist.
Do you think that this is like a PR move? Like, is this meant to accomplish something?
He's living his best life. He's decompressing.
I think he's just trying to get away from people telling him to suck his dick anytime he go outside. So I think he's trying to get out. I think he's trying to get out of that negative ass
the
aura.
poorest country in the entire world, and like I don't know, nobody's gonna judge you there when like they're barely getting by. Like I've been to Cuba. I've been to very few places that are more poor than Cuba. Like it's bad out there.
How long ago did you go to Cuba?
It was a while ago, maybe like 7 years ago or something. Me and my dad went.
It was fly?
I would say it was pretty much the opposite of fly.
It was third world country-ish, nigga.
Fool, there's got to be some cool shit to do in Cuba.
Of course there is.
You were riding around in a Bel Air. You stayed in the colorful fucking area.
There's cool stuff to do for sure, but I wouldn't really say that there was much.
You try to find a Portos in fucking Cuba or what?
I mean, that is kind of close to what a lot of the food was. No, but you would be surprised how dusty and just not great a lot of the food like that's going out there. Like it's like and stuff like I seen stuff in Cuba that sort of blew my mind. Like you're walking down the street and they're doing construction on a building and there's nothing like set up to like prevent the bricks that are being like knocked out of the side of the building. There's nothing set up that is going to stop you from just walking through there and having a brick fall on your head. Like there's just no consideration for that kind of thing. Really makes you thankful for, you know, building codes and all the stuff we have going on here.
Third world country shit.
So maybe that's the vibe he's looking for out there.
I think he's just trying to get away from people just being on his head. When you in a third world country, you're trying to figure out how to eat. You're not worried about what's going on Instagram in America.
What if they would have beat his ass in Cuba too?
This was right here coming up from the little river and shit. This was definitely trying to just chill.
He's in a rural area. Like that nigga getting his feet dirty.
That's where he needs to be.
That's a fact. Get your mind right, my boy.
He look way happier than he does anywhere else. Like he's always yelling and talking shit.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna lie, the kicks that I witnessed him take to the rib cage,
those were stomps, sir.
I would have thought that those would have precluded, you know, some of
he's definitely broken up.
I wouldn't picture him to be running around in a field in Cuba. If I took that kind of beating, I don't think I'd be trying to go anywhere.
It probably wasn't that bad. You gotta realize getting jumped, bro, it'd be harder to really hit the target when you're getting jumped.
But bro, those shots of them like stomping on his ribs.
The stomp was vicious, dog.
It was.
That was bad.
The nigga had on Crocs.
It made me say, "Oh."
You right. The nigga was kicking him had on Crocs though.
That says a lot about how far Crocs have come. That
don't disrespect the Crocs.
It's like getting jumped by some nurses, nigga.
You could be on the stair machine in the gym and rock Crocs. Like that's the worst footwear I could imagine for that.
That's a fact.
Nah, they got sport mode on it. Like
get some running shoes.
That.
Or like, you know, something with some kind of arch support.
Kicking a nigga with Crocs is absolutely insane, though.
He stomped him.
He looked real awkward doing it,
even stomping a nigga with Crocs, stomping a nigga barefoot, how much you think that should have hurt if you're not Jackie Chan or something?
That's a fact.
So it wasn't that guy that like Flacco was reporting that it was when it first happened?
I'm not sure.
Wasn't
Pretty
it
sure
that guy?
Flacco reported the guy's identity wrong, or
yeah.
Here he goes.
Remo, do you know?
Nah, that dude was he was in there, but he wasn't
he wasn't the stomper?
He tried to make it seem like he wasn't a part of it, but it was three guys. He was one of the dudes that let him in the door.
Okay.
But nah, he was in there because Act posted it too though.
That's your breakfast?
It's frozen still.
It's a frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's my breakfast every day in the office.
This nigga
told stock.
He's eating frozen peanut butter.
Tell
I asked him if I was supposed to like throw it out, and he's like, "No, just eat that shit frozen." I'm like, "All right, cool."
I've learned to not criticize you guys about what I see you eating for breakfast because it's just I've seen so many really, really bad breakfasts going on.
Because you're a fucking millionaire and you get these pre-preps and shit.
Four eggs, 4 pieces of bacon.
I'm in the trenches, nigga. We got to eat frozen garbage for breakfast.